This is the Rosa Hutor ski resort, one of the few Olympic facilities that are nearly completed. The International Olympic Committee group passes this venue without stopping, because there is so much more to see, and only one day of this inspection left to do it in. All work here has to be finished as soon as possible. The construction teams have more than 200 other facilities to build before the Games in 2014. Russia's top government officials are also in Sochi. They're keen to show the IOC members just how much has been achieved in only a few months. The Russians are sure they are running ahead of schedule.
We are very pleased to conclude that we are not only fit to the expectation of the IOC in terms of the delivering the progress in accordance to the master schedule, but in some categories even exceed.
Sochi is Russia's premier Black Sea resort. Despite its warm subtropical climate, it has been chosen to host the 2014 Winter Olympics. There are mountain ski ranges just 40 kilometers away from the sunny beaches. The snow here doesn't melt, even in August. The area is suitable for building ski tracks and other winter sports facilities. The IOC members inspected the newly built Olympic venues and looked at the plans for those areas still waiting to be built. Their reaction so far is positive.
We are all very impressed with what we have seen this morning. We are very impressed with the way you have put together and the speed with which you have put together your organizing committee. It's probably the most challenging Olympics ever as far as what has to be built to deliver these Olympic Games. We have been, all of us, through so many situations like this one. This one is a magnificent one.
A lot has to be done to make the Games happen. There are transport problems, housing and accommodation facilities to be built, and environmental issues to be considered. But the International Olympic Committee sees all these tasks as something that the Russians will handle quite easily. The spirit of winter sports is not new to this country.
The Russian people have a great passion for the Olympic movement, the Olympic Games, and winter sports in general.
Members of the Russian government seem to have a lot of work ahead of them. Over the next few years, they will be responsible for one of the country's priority projects. The success of the future Games now depends on how quick and efficient this work will be. For members of the IOC, it was the first visit to Sochi since it won the Olympic bid, and they seem to be satisfied with what they have seen so far. As for the Russian government officials, they consider this to be an important exam, a test that they have successfully passed. But with less than 6 years left until the Sochi Games, these tests may become more frequent and tougher for everyone involved in the construction. Denis Volodky, Russia Today, Sochi.